Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ridge Forrester told Brooke Logan that her allegations about Carter Walton were insolvable and tried to argue that she knew ever. Brooke claimed she did and worked to move Ridge, that she eavesdropped Carter talking to Hope Logan about the LLC preemption plot. Ridge ultimately got Brooke to recap how Carter and Hope were a couple now, so she explained that the lingerie was meant for Carter, not John Finnegan. After Ridge allowed back to Carter defending Hope, he realized that made sense. Ridge also recalled how Carter advised him that Forrester Creations would no way be the same again if he didn't reinstate Hope. Once Ridge allowed back to the look on Carter's face when he questioned him about the LLC paperwork, he determined it was one of guilt and that Carter was truly trying to steal Forrester control. Hope assured Carter that he didn't have to go through with the rest of this preemption scheme if he wasn't sure. Whether they went through with it or not, Carter made positive prognostications about Hope and her future. Hope praised Carter for making her sense safe and supported in a way that no other man had. As Hope and Carter stripped down for passion in front of the cabin fireplace, Ridge could be seen looking mealy and determined in the CEO office. At Il Giardino, Remy Price admitted he'd been keeping up with Electra Forrester, so that news came as a surprise. Still, Remy refocused out that Electra knew how important he always watched about her. After Remy noted that Electra was veritably special, he said he saw online that she was working at Forrester Creations and making jewelry with Ivy Forrester. Remy wanted to make a life in Los Angeles too, so Electra hoped he indeed did. Although Electra had family in LA, she felt it was nice to see a friendly face. Remy asked if Electra had made any new musketeers yet, but she got an announcement on her phone and had to rush back to work. Electra gave Remy a clinch and said they'd have to hang out eventually, so he replied that she could count on it. Once Remy was alone, he looked at a picture of Electra on his phone and declared that she'd surely be seeing him again. In the Forrester design office, Will Spencer talked to Ivy about Electra, so Ivy suggested about her bastard literacy to trust. It left Will allowing Electra hadn't always been suitable to do that, so he wondered if commodity bad happened before she came to LA. Will promised that he didn't want to pry and that he only wanted to help. Electra eventually intruded with updates on how she ran into an old friend from back home. Once Will realized it was a Joe, he scrabbled for further word and easily hoped this was an old swain. Electra claimed it was like that and assured Will that this was just a friend. That said, Electra easily enjoyed seeing Remy since she guessed that you don't realize how important you miss someone until you see them again. Remy will produce plenitude of disquieting situations for Electra in the coming occurrences, so stay tuned. Electra Forrester will have a private discussion with Ivy Forrester about her real reasons for coming to Los Angeles. Will Spencer is eager to learn everything there's to know about Electra, but he can tell there are some effects she's trying to keep buried. Ivy mentioned how Electra is learning to trust, so Will can tell that perhaps she hasn't always been suitable to calculate on certain people. It sounds like someone broke Electra's trust before she came to LA, so this may have commodity to do with that one-time modeling gig she mentioned. Still, that could be part of the drama she's been running from, if someone blurted libelous prints or used them against Electra ever. Electra has a snooper named Remy Price, but Electra easily doesn't know he's up to no good. Remy may have intimately had a hand in Electra's history problems, all while masquerading as a great friend that she could lean on. Whatever the case, Tuesday's occasion will be an eye-opening bone that suckers wouldn't want to miss. Still, also be sure to tune in for her discussion with Ivy since answers are on the way, if you're curious about Electra's whole deal. As for Remy, he'll approach Deacon Sharp and most likely seek a job at Il Giardino. Remy will show off his fascinating side and get Cleric interested in what he has to say. Since the eatery is understaffed, it shouldn't take important for Remy to move Cleric to hire him. Remy will no doubt hope to use this job to spend time with Electra whenever she steps down from work. Other Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Ridge Forrester will have to figure out his coming move now that he's accepted Carter Walton's treason. Ridge will calculate on Justin Barber at some point in the coming occurrences, so he'll stopgap to form a legal strategy and fight what Carter's trying to pull. The fallout being worse than Carter and Hope Logan could have imagined, so stay tuned for updates on all the stunning news to come. Luna Nozawa is back and ready to inflict further annihilation in Bill Spencer life. Luna have formally gotten her mama out of her way. Luna obviously believes that Katie Logan might be in issues. Still, Luna no way imagined that Bill would reunite with Brooke Logan. Luna may try indeed harder to get what she wants now that she's trying to trick Bill into helping her. Luna believes she can get Bill to help her get out of jail. Luna is trying her stylish to move Bill that she has changed and she needs him. Of course, once she's free, Luna will try to push Brooke out of Bill's life too. Bill doesn't want to be with Luna and he has no intention of being there. Unfortunately, Luna believes that Bill will ultimately give in and start to have a relationship with her. Can Bill find a way to catch Luna up in her plans and get her put away before she can hurt someone differently? Could Luna end up hurting Bill this time rather? Brooke relives the verity as she looks over everything that she and Ridge has been through. Brooke should have known that Ridge was going to push her to the side again in favor of Steffi Forrester and Taylor Hayes. Brooke will need someone to lean on and Bill. Luna could get released into a psychiatric ward and manage to get in and out of there veritably fluently. Luna could fluently catch on Brooke and Bill this way. Of course, this gives Luna a frontal row seat to Brooke and Bill's reunion. This also makes Bill much more determined exactly what's going on with Brooke and himself. Bill will have to stop Luna from coming after Brooke no matter what the cost. Bill and Luna may have some kind of connection, but Bill refuses to allow it to come between himself and Brooke. Bill may indeed be pushed to have to get relief of Luna to save Brooke. Can Bill save Brooke from Luna? Will Luna eventually go back to captivity? Luna is a veritably dangerous person to be anywhere around someone interested in Bill. Bill and his companion could both be in grave peril. Luna could decide to kill Bill and take what she can before escaping Port Charles. Will Brooke survive if Luna attacks her? Will Luna eventually pay for everything she has done and be put down for good? Remy Price, to get an edge. Will Spencer will probably get creepy vibes from Electra Forrester's snooper friend. Meanwhile, Steffi Forrester Finnegan will reply to Hope Logan and Carter Walton's sneaky scheme. Electra and Remy will continue catching up. Electra will suggest that they hang out now that Remy is living in LA. Remy says that Electra can count on it, but in a veritably creepy way. That was a dangerous assignation and Electra has no indication she's in any peril. In fact, Electra seems to view Remy as her friend, not someone to sweat. Remy will get an edge with Deacon Sharp. It's stated that Cleric is intrigued by Remy. Suckers lately saw how frazzled and overwhelmed Cleric was by being so short-staffed. Since the Il Giardino murders, it must be hard to find reserves. So, Cleric might suppose his luck is turning around if Remy formerly has eatery experience. Will might come back to Il Giardino, just as Electra is saying farewell to Remy. Will might see Electra clinch Remy and ask who that was. Will could get a creepy vibe from Remy, but Electra might claim she's known him a long time. Electra will also confess her deep, dark secret to Ivy Forrester. Many hints have been dropped about modeling for a friend just formerly, as a favor. In a former occasion, Ivy sounded to know about Electra's secret. Still, the written spoilers state that Electra eventually tells Ivy why she came to LA in the forthcoming week. It's also teased that the secret won't be what anyone expects. Ridge Forrester will explode after Brooke Logan's stunner. Ridge will yell at Brooke about her son's conduct. Also, Ridge confronts Carter. After Ridge deals with Carter, he'll call Justin Barber for help drawing up the mess at Forrester Creations. Meanwhile, Hope finds out about her mama's treason. This will be a huge blow-up between the mama and son. Steffi will go on a rage about Hope and Carter's scheme. Steffi will say she knew Commodity was out with Carter. Indeed, though this was originally Carter's idea, Steffi will suspect Hope got into his head. Steffi will want to be sure nothing like this can ever be again. It'll also make Steffi indeed more pertinacious that the Logan family is just evil and must be excluded. Steffi and Taylor Hayes might push Ridge to fire Brooke next.